last season from LSU, Shaquille O'Neal. Head coach for the Lakers, Phil Jackson.
Line 40 times, 35 of 40. And much of that spark provided by Howard Isley, who got the Knicks rolling in the fourth quarter. Shaquille O'Neal with his first bucket.
Nick Van Exel hits 2 threes in the closing seconds.
No, that's the wrong guy.
Here's O'Neal going glass in New York. Lakers won in a rout, 107-91, led by Shaq and Kobe, and as you mentioned, Robert Horry had a strong game. Here's O'Neal, it counts, and the foul on Thomas.
And every time, and finally they get to him. Shaq with the weak side flash gets right in and just overpowering Don Chaney, well aware that there's no one on the planet today who can slow down the big man once he gets that kind of position.
Well,
a lot of coaches would jump up and call the timeout. Not Phil Jackson.
The Knicks in the midst of a 9-2 run, 6.5 remaining in this first quarter. Shaq able to pull his way past Thomas. Kobe Bryant for Rick Fox. Shaquille O'Neal. Beautiful ball movement. Minute remaining in this first quarter, and the Knicks up by 10. Shaquille O'Neal getting position. So Shaq with 13 points. 14, so Allen Houston to the line with 13 seconds left in the first.
Shaquille O'Neal flashing to that ball. The defense helped.
Played by Mitch Richmond. Devin George defending on Latrell Sprewell. Latrell got the step, but met by Shaq.
Rebound well as a team. That means the guards have to get back and rebound. That's Houston, Anderson, Isley, Sprewell. They all have to get back.
7 Central, right here on NBC, a special Celebrity Fear Factor 2.
To make it all happen.
Foul called on Spencer, his second. And here's Shaq Anderson over to try and help Shaq with the bucket and the foul.
Worked on and manipulated. The arthritis there just burning. You think that with the 4 or 5 days off, it would have worked well, but the balance, the agility,
And one stretch led by 15. Lakers hearing boos from this crowd on a couple of occasions. Fisher keeps it alive. Here's Shaq. To the Lakers, the Knicks lead is 1-2:41 remaining in the first half. Shaquille O'Neal for 2 of his 19 points.
The thing that has really hurt the New York Knicks in the quarter has been offensive rebound. They have given up 9 offensive rebounds.
With 21 points on the Lakers. Howard Isley, it's a 7th straight game backing up Mark Jackson, whose minutes have been cut since the All-Star break. Now Medvedenko from deep. This third quarter gets underway. Lindsey Hunter for 3. Rebounded by O'Neal and Shaq. Able to lay it home. 23 points for O'Neal, and the Lakers lead by 2. 1 for 3 from the field. Howard Isley once again seeing quite a bit of action in the first half. O'Neal. Shaq got it. For Thomas. So the Knicks are down by 2 with just under 5 remaining in the third.
You know, we hear so much talk about chemistry, but when does a team lose its chemistry?
Beautiful pass from Shaq.
Because chemistry really centers around winning and losing. And when you start losing games, players start playing selfishly. You know, it's much easier to play on a Laker team when they're 42-18.
Shaquille O'Neal giving the Lakers a 3-point lead. Shaq with 27. We're just
no pick and rolls. Very slow game out of the point guards for the Knicks.
That they think that they've been in. I mean, they have had different kinds of guards that have been better defensively than Mark Jackson. But they have
season. He's had some trouble recently. Had an 8 for 20 earlier the week against New Jersey.
The last 2 games
might at least wake this crowd up again.
Allen Houston has checked back in. He's playing with 4 fouls. He's been very quiet.
More sense of urgency. Don't just sit and wait all the time.
This year is his ability to adjust. Now this is easy, but the next one is a lot tougher.
Performances for both Allen Houston and Latrell Sprewell, and you see how that leads to the hands of Kurt Thomas, who was looking for help. O'Neal. Yes. 48 for Shaq.
Any of the centers, anybody have to defend against Shaq, you got to get all over the guy that's trying to pass him the ball. And when you let that guy spot Shaq,
plus was that Kareem was a one-legged jumper. Shaq, like most centers, is a two-legged jumper.
He sits down, and a very impressive stat line for Shaq. Now have lost 13 games in which at one point they held a double-digit lead. They led by as many as
the Los Angeles Lakers have defeated the New York Knicks. Shaq had 40, Kobe had 18. Shaq, is it possible that anybody in the National Basketball Association can stop you?
I'm just trying to get back on track. I'm playing with one bad wheel. I've been on a mission ever since Phil Jackson has come here. Got 2 rings. I'm focusing on number 3. And I just, try to come every night and do the same thing. 30-10, 20-10.
So you're saying only your big toe can stop yourself?
Most of the time, yes.
How do you feel the team is playing right now? It seems as though you guys kind of are a little bit bored with this regular season, and you do enough to win, but not with a whole lot of enthusiasm.
We're not doing that well at all. We just need to get back on track. And once playoff time comes, I'm not worried about my teammates at all. We know what it takes, and I'm sure we're going to be there.
Shaq, thank you. Kobe?